here is Two-Man David Tua, reigning and defending undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Give me good sportsmanlike conduct. And remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch them up.
Nearly 1,000 Tua supporters flew in from New Zealand. Another few hundred from Samoa. Lewis's supporters have Lennox begins trying to establish his jab, and Tua leaps forward.
You want to keep the jab, open up the head.
Watch the way Lennox fights as a big man.
Tua's got to make certain that when he gets him against the rope, he misses him. Don't throw unless your feet are right there.
Never allowing his chin to go past his front knee.
The best punch in boxing is still the left jab. Don't stop using the jab.
As he lands a little bit of a left up around the shoulder. Lewis with another body shot.
Rare body punch from Lewis.
The body punching is not going to help Lewis because he's going to run into a lot of elbows down there as they are now. That right hand is down. Keep it there. So David Tua's best thing is to stay low so Lennox Lewis' hands are low also.
Tua came steaming out. Lewis hit him with a couple of good punches, and now Tua is being...
One thing good about it, they say keep your hands up at all times. He only can stay strong if you don't.
Round two begins with Lewis sticking the jab, sticking the jab, sticking the jab, sticking the jab. Stick it, stick it, stick it.
Lewis got to make certain it stays the left hand, left jab. Now Lewis is falling into the bad trap. You don't want to drop your hand anywhere near the rope.
George, you said earlier that he's coming to get Lewis's title.
That's right.
I mean, but he's not coming hard enough.
He got in one punch to the rib cage a moment ago. Right hand from Lewis, not thrown very hard.
Lewis is doing a good job of not allowing him to get close.
So Tua begins to mount his attack now midway through round two. The Tua supporters in the crowd going wild as Lewis lands a very low blow.
He hits you, go right back to your left jab. Don't get intimidated. Don't try to pay him back. Tua's got to do some intimidation, run into him, make him think that, hey, you're a coward. When you come back over to that left hand, he's going to interrupt you and it's going to hurt you. There you are.
Tua's hair and just landing more punches.
And landing a right hand, which Tua answered with a leaping left as the second round came to a close. Lewis in the first two rounds averaging 65 punches per round. Lennox seems to have regained his concentration, and Tua hits him with the right hand.
And jabbing.
So the way to move for Lennox is to his own left, to Tua's right.
Well, what he succeeded in doing in this round is messing up.
Lewis just stretching the space and throwing the jab. You're looking at the cautious, and just as you said that, of course, Tua took advantage and landed a right and a left.
If you want to clown, clown to his right.
Hard shots to the body, and now Joe Cortez tells Tua to keep him up.
This guy comes from on high with this thing.
Now Lewis back to the round one action.
He sticks it out. There's no stopping it. He's not doing no damage.
And that left hook that he landed at the end. Now he's slowing the pace in round three.
Now Lewis is throwing shots. That's what you want to do.
And the Tua crowd boos because they know that their man might be susceptible if Lennox wants to tie him up inside.
Keep going to your left. Keep going to your left, man. Keep going to your left.
Mix it up, so fight the jab a little bit more before you shoot.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it through the first three?
Okay, Jim. Well, first of all,
but you got to do something to make Lewis want to fight. There you are. That's the punch that's going to make Lewis decide I'm getting even.
He threw 65 punches around during the first two rounds, and most of them were jabs.
And in the last 3 or 4 rounds to come on very strongly.
You know, and it's strange because he is not close enough to get so that he can start throwing rights and left. The jab, he can beat him all night with it.
Now David Tua gets it
fight in the corner. Joe Cortez was right by moving it back into the corners. 28, 29.
Lewis moves off the ropes.
Once again, Lewis moves to left. He's got to keep his movement to his right. If you want to clown, clown to
And another left hook by Tua, and a vicious left to the belly. But they still may feel as though their man, with his constant aggression, the body shots.
Lewis, most of his weight on his right foot. You got to get closer. Step up in there. Put the feet together.
In round 4 of Lewis's 80 connected punches, 60 were jabs.
I thought Lennox won the first, but David Tua, the hardest shots.
This is an entirely more dangerous opponent. Right hand by Lewis.
His left jab than he had been ordinarily. He's getting close with it now. You don't want him to believe that he can get that close to you. He's trying to do it accurately. And sometimes if you just throw it, you'll be surprised the punch is there for you.
Lewis looking tactically in control now toward the end of round 5 as David Tua misses.
Stand toe-to-toe with the shorter, very strong fighter and give the other fighter his best chance.
The champion is starting to throw his right hand with much greater frequency here in this round. Tua pops him upstairs, and he's perfectly happy to win tonight and look sensational the next time.
Lead with your hooks. You can't just decide I'm going to...
I don't know if it's a factor here. He's young enough, it shouldn't be.
Cortez watching closely, but I must say, Lennox is taking the body shots without showing any ill effects. And even though Harold Letterman has Tua ahead on the scorecards, it's really hard to imagine Tua winning a tactical boxing match.
It can't happen.
Tua's camp that Lewis lacks stamina, and they'd be able to wear him down over a long haul.
Now he followed him. If you're going to follow a puncher around, you better be hitting him. Work on him in the middle.
Yeah, but it can be a distraction.
I don't think so. Don't just follow him around. But Lewis is aiming now. He's zeroed in.
Including a right hand right there.
Remember, Tua has the puncher's chance. And we said that early on. The puncher, all he has is a punch.
You are not putting pressure on this guy. You're letting this guy outbox you. You're losing the fight, okay? Now this is the round we got to pick it up. This is your half of the fight. You understand? It's no fucking tomorrow. You understand? You got to do this shit today.
Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. 3 rounds apiece. 57-57.
He'll hit that time.
It would appear that if Tua's going to make Lewis's stamina a factor in the fight, he's going to have to step up.
He's not throwing more than one punch at a time.
And it was a hugely effective punch for him, particularly in the second Holyfield fight. And Ronnie Shields didn't seem to think that David Tua was even in the fight. He told him in no uncertain terms after round 6, you're losing the fight. Now this isn't pretty. Boxing fans don't love to see it.
Lewis is throwing that right hand just like a guy on the pitcher's mound.
Well, it sure looks like a comfort level at this
He's
moment.
comfortable now. Lewis was trying to pay him back. This is the fight Tua wants. Make him try to pay you back and hit you back. Tactically take the title away from a good champion like this.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine.
Larry, it's not the way this guy Lewis is moving to Tua's right hand.
Lewis with a low blow, and then he sticks to it twice with the jab. Lewis leaping and holding him as he found himself in the corner.
So you take away the strength and challenge them to beat you some other way.
Once you see him take his glove and move his hair backwards, then you know something is going wrong. Keeps the right foot too far behind him. Just step on up there. Step on up to the plate.
I bet Bucci
Get your punches out, my man.
To cause him to breathe hard. Shakes, bakes, doesn't do anything else.
Following Lewis around and takes another right hand.
Who cares? You can't come out of these fights looking pretty. Tua, all he has to do is just dive in with a right hand and throw a left hook with all his might.
And you heard what Ronnie Shields thinks about the fight. Big combination, and Tua smiles. You know why? Because he was hurt. He's virtually unbeatable because of his tactical command and his physical superiority.
There you go, Tua.
Now Lennox.
Now he should attack. He should attack.
And
you use a left jab, you can shut down anybody.
Lennox is hurting him with a lot of punches now.
He's doing it. David Tua is however, very disappointing. It's not because
now he's on the rope. Jump him, jump him.
There you go.
This is the point where Tua has always come on in the past in his tough fights. His problems in the late rounds is he didn't make Lewis work hard enough in the early rounds, George, as we were saying.
This right hand that Lewis has comes from another direction. It's like dropping a pin from a...
He's fighting the kind of fight that got him here. He's landed most of the big blows in this fight.
The minutes are passing, and it doesn't appear Tua has a chance of winning a fight like this. Lennox Lewis is giving a boxing lesson to David Tua, and the crowd, at least the Tua supporters, aren't happy about it.
And it's not a danger to get hit when you do it. So I should more than folks.
You're not winning these rounds. You're so far behind. You need a knockout now. You understand? You need a knockout.
Fighting for the title, you can't be afraid to get knocked out.
And there's the uppercut for the first time, and it wobbles Tua. Came back with the uppercut. Best combination of the fight. Tua rolled into the ropes. That he finally catches a left hook from Tua, but one punch at a time.
Ooh, that right to the body hurt David Tua.
He's afraid to take a chance, even with his trainer urging him and yelling at him.
20-story building.
There's a long right hand, lands for Lewis. That's why the crowd is booing. This is not an overwhelmingly popular heavyweight champion. Lennox Lewis is just toying with him. Just toying with him. Well, and I think, Larry, of the factors you mentioned, the one that I would isolate is the absence of competition. You've got to do it, jump in there, fire punches, flurry.
You never count a puncher like David Tua completely out.
He has the puncher's chance if only he would assert himself. Just go get it.
As he realizes that he's just not going to see this storm of aggression.
You're right, George, but we're not coming up with excuses. We're looking for explanation.
Go! Big left hook for Tua.
Yeah, we have to give Lennox Lewis credit for that.
Do you know for sure that Tua was hurt in sparring?
If there's any boos, it should be for the challenger. He's not done enough to try to take the title.
Lennox Lewis's right hand to be himself in there.
No doubt about it, but he's tasted some of that right hand, and he's about 30. What, Larry?
Yeah, they got into the position of mandatory challenger.
Left jab, still the best punch in boxing, as I said earlier.
Have gone into the ring with big talk against Lennox Lewis, and then have produced nothing.
Lewis is not breathing hard.
Does whatever he wants to do. Right hand, left jab, right hand, and this is too big a step up. Tua just doesn't look ready for the fight.
You got one round, you know? You understand? You are a puncher, you understand?
Years old for this chance. He's been disappointing up to now. Can he make it all up?
Okay, Jim. 107, 102, 8 rounds to 3, Lennox Lewis.
And it's his night again, clearly, against David Tua. So this is not a style preview to Tyson Lewis, because Mike would just be a heck of a lot more rambunctious. You agree, George? Tyson would be more rambunctious?
Still not taking any chances. He's not a fool.
To Mike Tyson against Lennox Lewis. What else he has? He has calm, he has confidence, he has a balanced life.
He's bouncing his leg. This is the 12th round, isn't it? This is Lennox Lewis night.
I got you. I'm talking about what comes down the road.
And Lennox does it beautifully.
I'm just waiting for 2 punches from David Tua. This thing that goes in a fighter is not his legs or his reflexes, it's his zeal to fight.
He has turned Tua's face into a swelling, bloody mass.
This is really a great fight.
This is a lights-out artistic performance by a heavyweight champion who, for the moment, looks impregnable.
David Tua, widely regarded as the second best heavyweight in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino of Las Vegas, we go to the Budweiser scorecards. All for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the universally recognized undisputed heavyweight champion of the world,